Bakit ganun? Sabi nila, wala na daw akong karapatan para magbago.
Sabi nila, malaswa daw ako magdamit kaya ako nababastos.
Sabi nila, pwede nilang gawin kahit ano sa akin kasi nababayaran ako.
Sabi nila, masyado raw kasi ako nagpapasikat sa social media.
Sabi nila, mahina daw ako. Utang ako kasi napakadali lang naman umalis sa relasyon ko.
Sabi nila, malakas daw kami mga lalaki. Kayang-kaya daw namin protektahan ng aming mga sarili. At sabi din nila, bading na din daw ako. Kasi narip ako ng 3 bading. Pero hindi ko kasalanan.
Pero bakit ganun? Kami pa ang may kasalanan. No one looks at the context. We only see the effect and believe it as a fact. Regardless of their actions, no one deserves to be physically, verbally, or sexually abused.
No victim deserves to be blamed because the abuse is a conscious choice made by the perpetrator.
Thus, you should let the victims know that we are on their side and that we support them.
In a world where rape culture is prevailing,
Victims tend to be silenced due to their fear of being blamed. This fact is alarming because as the innocents are being framed, the culprits are free to roam around and reiterate their crimes. Or the worst scenario is, they may abuse their freedom and make victims commit suicide.
and this has to stop.
Having a notion that perpetrators are not in control of their actions, while victims should be in control of their actions is wrong, because these attacks and assault are planned for them.
It is not the victim's fault or responsibility to fix the situation. To be able to combat victim blaming, here are the solutions.
First, avoid using language that degrades men and women. Example, having standards such as only women get raped. These are offensive for we are not in control of it.
Second,
Don't just be bystander. Speak out when you heard or see someone making offensive jokes and trivializing rape. We shouldn't tolerate such sexual harassment. Example of it is catcalling.
Third, let the survivors know that it's not their fault. Be supportive. For example, Brock Turner, who raped a girl outside his house, was only sentenced for 6 months in jail. After the people got to read her story, they were disappointed because of the judge's decision. But the girl was still thankful because of their support.
Fourth, think critically about the media and every individual's message about our society. Because through this, you can learn and recognize the gaps. For example, stop saying boys will be boys because that is never an excuse. You can use hashtags like #WeBelieveYou to show support for our victims.
fifth, don't be judgmental, especially with appearance. You should dig deep into someone's thoughts, feelings, or life. For example, when someone wears short shorts, it doesn't mean that they're not worthy of your respect.
Sixth, stop generalizing people and rules. For example, men are supposed to be strong while women are supposed to be submissive. Victim blaming could be a misogynistic opinion, glamorization of sexual abuse, and prevailing standards of society, which establishes a community where the rights of an individual is disregarded. Therefore, the last one is
To be aware.
To be aware of your surrounding and to be aware of what victim blaming is.
Everyone wants to feel safe.
But everyone behaves in contrary to this statement. Imagine how life would be.
If we stop caring about ourselves and start caring for other people.
In stopping victim blaming, we are able to encourage victims to
Speak up.
And through this, the abusers go to the place where they belong, and that is behind the bars.
Lending our ears to the abuse could get a long way.
A simple act of kindness could be nothing to us, but to those abused,
It may be a reason for them to continue living.
victim blaming marginalizes the victim and makes it harder for them to confide.
Victim blaming promotes rape culture and makes the society to be accustomed by these claims, which could become a norm.
Have you ever put yourself in their shoes?
Imagine if you suffer like the way they do. How would you feel?
You shatter someone's dream if you blame them. They are struggling just to regain their self-esteem.
if we don't support victims, who will?
Do you want victim blaming to continue through the years?
Who are we to blame?
Only the truth says who is there to blame.
Victim bullying has been a never-ending argument which has no resolution because people tend to look on the reason outside of it than understanding the truth behind it.
People choose to focus on what is held against the victim rather than analyze the case. Hashtag argumentum ad hominem.
This mad phenomenon won't end unless we start seeing what is really need to be seen and understood rather than just taking in only what is given by the society.
Stop judging, start understanding.
Hindi ako may kasalanan kung bakit ako napatay.
Hindi ko kasalanan kung gusto kong magdamit ng mga gusto kong damit.
Hindi ko kasalanan kung ito na lang natitirang hanap buhay.
Hindi ko kasalanan kung ako ay ako.
Hindi ko kasalanan na binubugbog niya ako. Choice niya yun.
Hindi ko kasalanan kung ba't pinagnasahan ako ng 3 bading.
Hindi kami ang may kasalanan. We're not the ones at fault.